Rev shell flying here. Rev shell flying here. It is quite the nuisance. Rev shell flying over there. Rev shell flying there. How pitiful. Rev shell flying here. Rev shell flying there.
See a rev shell flying here. Rev shell flying there. Careful. Rev shell flying here. Rev shell flying there.
Got a rev shell flying close by. Rev shell spotted flying. Out there. Rev shell flying there. Ain't making it to Gridiron. Rev shell flying here. Rev shell flying there.
Stay alert. Rev shell flying here. Look, a rev shell flying there. Rev shell flying there. It's 6 Latra. Rev shell flying here. Rev shell flying there.
Got a rev shell flying here. Watch it. Rev shell flying there. Rev shell flying here. Rev shell flying there.
Rev shell flying here. Don't become its victim. I've spotted a rev shell flying, far off. Rev shell flying here. Rev shell flying there.
There's a rev shell flying here. I spy a rev shell flying over there. Rev shell flying here. Rev shell flying there.
Bloody hell. Rev shell flying here. Rev shell flying there. Ugh, loud fella. Rev shell flying here. Rev shell flying there.
I got a rev shell flying here. Rev shell flying out that way. Rev shell flying here. Rev shell flying there.
There's a bloody rev shell flying here. We've got a rev shell flying out there. Rev shell flying there. Might want to keep our distance, dearies. Rev shell flying here. Rev shell flying there.
Rev shell flying here. Hate that laugh. Rev shell flying over there. Better than here. Rev shell flying here. Rev shell flying there.
Revenant shell flying here. Revenant shell flying here. Ugh, stay away from me. Ugh, got a Revenant shell flying there. Revenant shell flying there. Don't let it near you. Revenant shell flying here. Revenant shell flying there.
Rev shell flying here. Rev shell flying there. Rev shell flying here. There's a rev shell flying there.
Rev shell here. Headed for trouble. Ha, headed. Rev shell flying out there. Way out there, actually. Rev shell flying close. Rev shell flying there.
Rev shell, and it's close. Rev shell flying near us. Don't lose your head. Rev shell flying way downfield. Rev shell flying near us. Spotted a rev shell, but it's far.
Cuidado, rev shell flying here. I'm seeing a rev shell flying out there. A rev shell flying here. Got a rev shell flying there.
Rev shell flying here. Rev shell flying here. It's extra unfriendly today. And short. Rev shell flying there. Rev shell flying here. Rev shell flying there.
Eyes up. Rev shell flying here. Nobody panic, but there's a demon nightmare rev shell flying here. Rev shell terrorizing blokes over there. Rev shell flying here. Yo, rev shell flying there.
Rev shell on the move here. Rev shell flying over there. Rev shell flying there. Why don't you give it a kiss? Rev shell flying here. Rev shell flying there.
Witness, a rev shell flying here. I see a rev shell flying there. Rev shell flying here. Rev shell flying there.
Got a rev shell flying here. Gross. Rev shell flying there. Torturing innocents, per usual. Watch it. Rev shell flying here. Stupid rev shell flying over there.
Rev shell on the move, right here. Watch out. Rev shell on the move, over there. Rev shell flying here. Rev shell flying there.
Careful. A rev shell is flying here. Heads up. Rev shell flying there. Heads up. Rev shell flying here. Rev shell flying over there.
Flying rev shell, and it's close. Flying rev shell, stay alert. Rev shell flying, out there. Rev shell flying, it's far.